Hey Terrifics, I'm Michael Artis. We're here at CES. We're an official media partner. So proud of that at BeTerrific TV on all social media. And we've made it down to the show floor for an amazing 360 video. We're in the Mercedes booth. I'm with Alex. Mercedes has always been a technological leader in the automotive industry. And you have this concept car that is so beautiful. Tell me about this car.
Thank you. This is the Concept Intelligent Aerodynamic Automobile. This is actually its US debut today. And what we are showing here is actually two cars in one. The really cool thing about it is that you have it right now in a beauty mode, but you can also transform it at higher speeds into an aerodynamic mode. The car does that at 50 miles per hour for you. So with that, you don't need to compromise if you want to have an efficient or a beautiful car.
Wow, so it's beautiful when you're parking it, when you're rolling around the boulevard, and then it's more aggressive and aerodynamic at speed. That is pretty amazing. I think people can probably see that off the screen, and if they can at this point, they will as we move on to other parts of the car to talk about other features. And that is unbelievable. And what happens if you think it's more beautiful in the aerodynamic mode? Can you manually make it go into aerodynamic mode?
Yes, it actually happens at a touch of a button. You can do it while it's standing or while it's moving. And the cool thing is you can really have two cars. You can have really your beautiful car and you can have an efficient one at the same time.
Wow, that's very cool. Now, when you say efficient, you're talking about fuel economy and stuff like that, but can I still pound on it? Can I still get that great Mercedes torque and the wonderful horsepower? Because, you know, I like to be efficient, but when I'm driving a Benz, I like to be heavy on the pedal. I think back to a 560 SEC, a 560 SEL from the 80s, and I just want to jump on those big V8s. I've driven an S600, an SL600, and these big monster AMG cars. I love getting on the throttle.
So this is actually turning into a race car. We have a coefficient drag value of 0.19.
Wow.
So this is really, really record-breaking.
That's impressive. And I see that these lights, I guess they're LED lights, but it's a new way to light, I imagine.
Correct, yes. Yeah, it's very homogeneous. We're very proud of it. It really looks nice. We have also really cool lights in the rear, and they have like this crystal shape to them. Maybe we should check those out.
We should check those out. These are the headlights, though.
Yes, correct.
All right. Let's go check those lights out and find out more about some of the features. It's a beautifully designed car. What are we calling this, by the way?
Concept IAA.
We're at the back of the car. Everybody can take a good look at what the car looks like in, you know, the regular mode. You can see some of the footage off the video screen. And now, well, it looks like you got the magic button in your hand.
Indeed. So let's transform it. So as you can see, we have these flaps actually extend out of the vehicle. This is a foot, 39 centimeters. This is pretty impressive. And with that, we were able to really reduce the drag coefficient and turn basically a beautiful car into a race car.
I am so impressed by this. This is unbelievable. And tell me about the lighting in the back.
We can later take a closer look, but they have a very crisp, very nice shape to it. It's almost with glass, kind of like a diamond theme. It's
unbelievable. Tell me about the roof. I noticed that this is like almost like the Batmobile from the 60s that I loved and still love. And my favorite is the 1989 Batmobile, but it's got this like 60s retro feel, but it also has a nice modern feel, and at the same time it's giving me a Targa maybe.
Correct. The interior, we wanted to make sure that you have lots of light in there. So it's a very bright environment. We have white leather, so it's really comfortable.
Very nice. Can we now move on to the interior? Would that be possible?
Yes, let's take a look.
All right, so Alex, we've made it to the interior part of the car, and there's a ton of technology packed in this car. I mean, if you bought a Benz from the showroom today, there'd be more technology than is in this entire building probably in the car. More computers, more processors. They're some of the most technologically advanced, if not the most technologically advanced cars on the road today. They're amazing. You know, I'm a little facetious with how much technology is put in them. But tell me about, first of all, the windows. Is there something special for the windows, or is this just for look?
Yeah, we introduced this last year at the FO15 Luxury in Motion. This is kind of like a privacy filter that we have applied to it. So it's very easy to look outside, but then you kind of have like this kind of privacy shield.
I like that a lot. All right, it looks like you've got a lot of computers, some NVIDIA stuff in there, and it looks like everything's touchscreen. No physical button.
We reduced physical buttons, and the nice thing about it is actually we have two finger pads that we feature in the new E-Class. You can see them right here on the steering wheel. No need to take your hands off the wheel. They basically react to your finger movement. You can control the entire vehicle with your thumbs.
Beautiful. Tell me about the video screens. No speedometer that I see right now, really. I mean, I do see numbers moving. I guess that's a speedometer, but not as we think of in the classic sense.
Yeah, we cleaned this up. So we really wanted to focus on what's relevant. As you just saw, the car transforms from the outside. So we kind of want to translate what's happening to your car to the interior. So once you're driving, obviously you won't be able to see this. So we're using a technology called real-time rendering, and you see that on the upper right screen here. And that allows us to basically represent the car in real time to the interior. So people driving can kind of see what their car looks like.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And then I imagine it's packed with normal technological features and heated seats, air-conditioned seats, dual climate control, all sorts of stuff like that.
Absolutely, and it's really revolutionary how you control it. It's the lower right screen, it's a touch screen, and that allows you to basically configure everything for your comfort.
It's great to look into the future. This is amazing. I envision this being on the road in like 5 or 10 years and just being completely amazing. Is that the time frame we're looking at where this technology gets into the cars that Mercedes produces?
Definitely. Some of these might make it to production really sooner. We featured these finger pads, for example, in Frankfurt, and now we also bring it to the E-Class already. So some of it, what you see here, is really a glimpse into the very near future as well.
Very nice. Are the wheels special? The wheels look like there's something special other than just being designed very nicely.
Yes, thank you. So they are right now completely flat as we are in this aerodynamic mode, and if you saw basically when we transformed the vehicle, they go in and out. With that, you have something that really looks beautifully when you are driving at lower speeds, and once you reach higher speeds, they basically become completely flat, which really helps with drag efficiency.
I think we could probably pick it up. Can we show it off?
Absolutely. Let's take another look. So if you want to pay your attention right now to this part.
The wheels are moving. That's high tech. That's amazing.
And the car automatically does it for you at 50 miles per
right.
hour.
That's amazing. Alex, we've come back to the front of the car to look at how the front of the car transforms. We'll watch the wheels as well. Let's do it one more time.
Absolutely. So what happens right now, you see these fins here extend, and with that also the tire again that we also looked at. So this really helps you get to this kind of race car mode. 0.19 is the drag coefficient.
Wow, that is unbelievable. That's really amazing. Talk about some of the safety features. I know night vision, probably a lot of cameras, a lot of sensors. Is there some autonomous features in this as well?
We don't have autonomous featured here. We did that in the other car. However, what we have here is actually something we left out.
You'd have no mirrors, no side view mirrors?
No side view mirrors, but we have basically a digital rear view mirror.
Wow. And so the side, instead of side view mirrors, do you have cameras?
Indeed, and they're kind of hidden here in front of the doors where the tires are.
Wow. Unbelievable. And what about tracking of animals and night vision and stuff like that?
Absolutely. So these features we kind of show in our other cars. We bring these assistance systems kind of like on the road step by step. And this is kind of like our road to the autonomous future. We aim for autonomous driving by 2020, but these autonomous systems that we have already in the car, assistance systems, rather help you basically automate certain driving tasks already.
To make it safer even now. Now, this looks very sleek and everything. The grille looks very low and beautiful. This harkens back to Mercedes of yesteryears, maybe the 350 SL, maybe the Gullwing. Certainly beautiful, beautiful. But I was under the impression that in Europe that you have to have a higher, taller, square hood for pedestrians, so that if you were to strike a pedestrian, they have a better chance to survive. And I was under the impression that's why the latest S-Class was the shape and form that it is. Is this something you're going to have to work on when you bring this kind of car, especially with the aerodynamics, to the market?
Yes. So safety is, of course, for us utmost concern. It's really important to us. In this show car, we don't feature this as a feature here right now, but it's definitely something that we look at.
And maybe it could like somehow kind of slope down as you get faster as well. I love what that mirror is doing. I'm watching it off the screen here, and I'm sure many of our viewers can do that as well. I saw the rear view mirror, which also seems to show the side view mirrors too. And I noticed where the cameras are in the door, those beautiful door scoops, which I also imagine are for cooling of the brakes. And maybe you have some really tricky air dam and air movement for the air dam.
Yes, it's all in the front, hidden.
I'm thorough, am I not?
You are.
Do I know my stuff?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Without further ado, thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for the tour. It's been
Thank you.
amazing, and we love Mercedes. You guys are the Terrifics. Keep watching. We've got a lot more coverage of CES 2016 as an official media partner. And don't forget to check out our YouTube page for all the archives and everything you've missed at youtube.com/BeTerrificTV. Go to BeTerrific.com for all the action. I'm Michael Artsis. He's Alex from Mercedes. Until next time, be terrific.